What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. O.B.F. Make sure you guys subscribe to this new channel. Share this with everybody. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to O.B.F. the family. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe and share those videos as well. I told y'all I was gonna be back today. Talk about some shit. Listen, people, y'all already know what time it is. Goddamn Coon Alert. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Goddamn Coon Alert. And what the hell? Wait a second. Damn microphone fall. All right. I'm back, people. There we go. All right. Now we have to understand some things, people. A lot of these things, how we get out on these coons, is not a thing that where we should care. Okay. There we go. We got another. All right, there we go. Now, we got a goddamn problem here, people. We got a problem with sellouts. You can't understand when if you can have your beliefs. Everybody can have their beliefs, people. There's nothing wrong with people having their own beliefs. But when your beliefs is to be insensitive and don't try to understand people from other parts of the country, people that's dealing with inner self issues, if you want to say, trying to find out who they are as a person, right? Because your beliefs says that it's wrong doesn't mean that it's wrong. If that was, it's going to make sense of what I'm saying here, people. But Brandon Tatum, this coon cannot help himself but to make a spectacle of the Dwayne Wade issue and his son. Listen, I don't give a fuck about what Dwayne Wade does in his household, how he raises his kids. His kids ain't no drug dealers. His kids ain't out here abusing women. They ain't out here getting arrested. They are not selling dope. They are not shooting, gang banging. I don't give a. They ain't doing none of that. So I don't give a fuck what their sexuality is. I don't care. They young kids. They human beings. I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at now. Because people are just getting on my fucking nerves. People pretending that they actually looking out for children, but they really not. They don't really give a fuck about these children. They're just trying to make statements that make money off of these fucked up statements and ideology. That's all it is. It's not about the kids. So let's go ahead and get into this. Dwayne Wade sits down in interview, talk about his first time. He had this I guess when his son finally, I guess maybe just came out. And watch how Brandon Tatum takes this shit to a whole nother level of just despicable coon shit, and then try to pretend that he cares about kids.
Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I believe the sin of the world, the biggest sin of the world, the biggest fall from grace from anybody in the world is when fathers and men do not take their rightful position for whatever reason. Let me tell you.
That's your opinion. I don't know how Brandon Tatum runs his household. I don't know how. I don't know what part Brandon Tatum plays in his family dynamic in his household. I don't know how Dwayne Wade as well. It's none of my business. I don't care. The kids are getting fed. They're eating. They're going to school. They're learning. They're good kids. Even Brandon Tatum kids is probably good, decent kids. Okay, I can't have nothing against the kids because the father ain't shit. For some odd reason, this dude act like he's the best dad in the goddamn world, which he's really ain't shit. But anyway, um, he doesn't know how I raise my household. He doesn't know what my place is or how I feel what's my place in my household. In my household, me and my wife is equal. And the things that we are we lacking, the other makes up for. That's how we roll. And we raise our daughter to be who the fuck she want to be in life, other than a stripper, a drug dealer, a criminal, or a porn star, or a serial killer. Okay? Other than that, my daughter could be whatever the fuck she want to be. Because I don't have any control over that, other than me raising her the best of my ability. And that goes for the rest of us. What Brandon Tatum is failing to realize as well with his nonsense is at least Dwayne Wade is in his child's life. We have white supremacists in their child's lives, raising them to be future terrorists. Facts. But I don't see him doing that. Actually, he sides with terrorist parents that raise terrorist kids. He sides with them. Kyle Rittenhauser, he signs with Kyle Rittenhauser parents, and Kyle Rittenhauser lived with his mama, not his daddy, and maybe I think he got a stepdaddy. But they raising a little racist little motherfucker that went out here and murdered people. Oh, I'm sorry, killed people because they found them not guilty of murder, which is bullshit. But anyway, let's get into it.
Tell you why fathers are important, and I'm gonna tell you the characteristics of a quality father. You are to lead. You are to be an example to your children of how to be a man or how to identify what a man is for your young women.
You are that listen, that is all true, but everybody doesn't raise their kids the same. You stupid bastard. And just because people are not raising their kids like you raise your kids, or I raise my kids, or Dwayne Wade raised his kids, doesn't mean that he's not the man of his house. I'm sick of these stupid people sitting out here questioning other people's manhood. When I question your morals, Brandon Tatum, you can't be a man and you got fucked up morals. You can't be a motherfucking man if you sitting out here spreading hate. You can't be a motherfucking man if you side with hate, you ignorant bastard. But let's move on.
You are not to allow your children to go out of the way in which God has instructed you to raise them. This
First of all, everybody ain't religious. So just because some people are not religious, that makes us bad people. That makes us bad parents. That make us bad men, women, children. So only you're high and mighty, right? Brandon Tatum, you sin just like the rest of us. And who the fuck are you to judge? You believe in an invisible God that you have never met a day in your life. And it's not the shit on religion. It's just the shit on people that use religion to spit hateful ideology and to discriminate against others and judge others when they need to should be just judging their motherfucking self and minding their own motherfucking business. But we know where this goes.
this is an example, in my opinion. I don't know the man, and I really don't care what they do in their life. They'll mess their own kid up. But this is an example of a man.
You actually do, Brandon Tatum, just like I care that you are sitting on your platform spilling hate. Yeah, you do. You give a fuck about what goes on in that man's house. I will not directly um go at his children because his children I would never allow that I would never expect his children to defend him. I haven't heard from Brandon Tatum children. So I don't know what his children feels and what they think. I know what they daddy think. So I would never go at the children unless they speak and believe the same stupid ass ideology that this brainwashed piece of shit, sellout, buck dancing house nigga is or talk about. So let's do this.
Who I would consider to be weak, I would consider to be woke. There are better ways to handle this situation.
Because he is, and you see how they hijacking woke. I told y'all, fuck being woke anymore. We need to just wake up. This bitch is still asleep. He's in a deep coma sleep. He's in a deep coon coma. We just need to wake the fuck up, people. Nobody's woke. He hijacked woke. There's nothing woke about Dwayne Wade giving a fuck about his child's feelings and how his child perceives who he think he is right now. It's no different when your kid is in a certain type of sports lifestyle that they may want to be in, and you ain't too fond of it. It's parents out here that don't want their kids playing football and get in the way of not letting their children play football. I think that is fucked up. You should allow kids to be and try and take the risk that they may want to take. It's their dream. It's who they want to be. It's no different than the Wayne son. He feel like he's a girl, whatever. Me, Brandon Tatum, whoever may not agree with that, but it ain't our motherfucking business. That's Dwayne Wade. He allows that in his house. Brandon Tatum maybe don't. Oh well, not my business. Don't give a fuck. Long as he ain't mistreating them children. It's nothing woke about that. It's nothing woke about Dwayne Wade caring about his child. We see what happens when parents push their children away or brainwash their children to be something that they don't want to be. I can see if Dwayne Wade's son wanted to be a gangster. I can see if Dwayne Wade's son wanted to be a dope boy, a rapist, a criminal. Then you will have a point, Brandon Tatum, but you don't. There's nothing wrong with people wanting to be gay. That's their business. It's not yours. You wouldn't raise your kids like that. That's fine. Shut the fuck up and just go live your life. And stop worrying about what the fuck Dwayne Wade is allowing in his household.
With your child than the way D Wade is handling it, in my opinion. Why? Because I have sons, and I would never do the things he did to that extent. Let's roll the film.
It was an assignment that.
And that's fine. We hope your children grow up to believe in what you believe in, and they don't discriminate against other children and other people. I hope they grow up to be decent and great human beings. That's your choice, the way you run your household. But I guarantee you, if one of your children came home and said they was gay, you wouldn't have a choice. If you really truly say, if you, like you say, you truly really love your children. That's just a fact. Them being gay doesn't hurt anybody. Them coming home or you finding out that they are fucking criminals or they out here doing inappropriate shit, getting in trouble, that is a problem. That is something that you actually need to worry about. But if that's not the case, Brandon Tatum, leave Dwayne Wade alone and shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Your opinion means nothing. Your opinion is not even credible. You are a black white supremacist that sides with white supremacists. Your opinion doesn't mean a goddamn thing. It doesn't even have any type of credibility. You goofy bastard. Let's move on.
Assignment that was done at school. An assignment at school would say, tell me about yourself. And this was the time where Zaya took the time to say, I'm black, I'm this, and I'm gay. At the time, Zaya said, I am gay. So the teacher called
At 8
home.
years old.
At 8 years old, the teacher called home and said, hey, I just want you guys to know we post these all over the school, but we didn't want to post this if you guys didn't blah, blah, blah.
Listen.
So we sat down with the teacher and talked about the teacher at that time was a gay female.
Now you tell me they don't have no influence in what this boy is perceiving to be gay?
Nope. I see gay people all the time. Doesn't make me want to be gay. I seen gay people all my life. Had gay uncles, gay cousins. Never made me want to be gay. Because that's what he's getting at. And then try to make it seem like, oh, this gay person made this young Dwayne Wade's son want to be gay. Had some type of influence. The only influence that this teacher gave this kid was confidence to be openly gay. If that's how he felt. Nobody said to tell his kid, you gotta be gay. Nobody's making him be gay. Nobody's pressuring him. No one was. Dwayne Wade did not even know that his child was gay. And usually that's a lot of times with parents. It's not to mean that you're a bad parent. It means that your kid is not ready to open up and say that they're gay. It's not like, I don't understand what the fuck the issue is here. But I'm sorry, let Brandon Tatum tell us what the issue is. He said that it ain't that grooming. No, it's not. It's not grooming. Grooming, whatever the fuck he said. It's not that. The teachers say, okay, you gay, blah, blah, blah. Let me call your parents. We didn't want to post this. They have respect for the parents and for the young men. And you have to understand, I keep saying this, these children are very more aware, have way more, not I ain't gonna say knowledge. They experiencing things a lot earlier, and they know a lot more things as earlier than we did. That's all this is. And when a lot of times I see a lot of these older motherfuckers get mad at this shit, it's almost like, yo, are you jealous? Like, I think why are we not praising these children for finding out early what they are, what they feel, or who they want to be? This may be just a phase that he going through. So what? No one's making him be gay, and no one should stop him from being gay. That is his choice. That's his body. That's who he wants to be. And like I said, why do people care? It does not affect you. You cannot tell me how this affects you. Somebody being gay does not affect you. Somebody talking about racism should not affect you unless you're a fucking racist. We cannot make this child be something that he's not, or how he feel, who he want to be. Who the fuck are we to do that? His own father cannot do that. You only can prevent some shit, or you can only prevent your kid to doing certain shit. You can't stop your kid from going out committing a crime. If they out and about, they will. You can hold them down, keep them in all you want. They gonna get out and they gonna run wild. You just got hope. You just hope and pray that you put enough knowledge in their brain and let them know what consequences is and give them the right shit and just hope and wish that they don't go out here and trust them not to go out there and do anything that will embarrass themselves and the family. That's what you tell children when they go out and do bad shit. Listen, don't go out in here and embarrass yourself, because you're going to embarrass yourself first if you go out here and commit crimes and get in trouble. And then you're going to embarrass the family. Do you care about your family? Okay, then. Don't go out here and embarrassing you and the family.
Okay? Now think about this for a minute. Zion, or whatever his name is, happened to feel like he's a woman. Not a gay boy. He happened to feel as if he's gay. Now he won't be a woman. You know?
Even if he would have came out and said he was a gay man, he felt like he was a gay man, you would have still had a problem with that, Brandon Tatum. I told y'all we in this weird ass place. Like they talk like he's saying shit like it's supposed to mean something. Like nobody, like intelligent people like me, cannot understand what he's trying to say and trying to do. Like I don't catch the stupid shit you saying. If the little boy said he was a gay man and he liked the other boys, you would have a problem with that. So it doesn't matter if he feel like he's a woman or not, or what man or a woman. Like, oh, it would have been a big difference. No, it wouldn't. Not to you, it wouldn't. You goofy bastard.
You know what I'm saying? And ironically enough, the classroom in which he came out in, where he found his courage, was from a gay woman. Do you not think that?
No, talk about. So what if it was a straight man? Would it made it any difference? Would it made any difference? Unless the motherfucker was a homophobe, the straight man, it wouldn't have mattered, or a straight woman, it wouldn't have mattered. I don't give a fuck if it was a gay, it was a straight teacher there, it wouldn't have mattered. He said he felt he was gay. What does it matter? Excuse me. You see the game he's trying to play? Oh, if it was a hetero, he's trying to make it seem like, oh, if it was a heterosexual person there, it would have been a bigger difference. But by it being, when he first come out, oh, he's with a gay teacher. Like she influenced him to be gay. That's their whole purpose. So now what you was start saying, hey, well, I'm telling you, this is where they getting at. They gonna stop. They gonna get to a point where they not gonna try to hire gay teachers. They want people to go back in the closet. I told you they want to go backwards. They don't want to go forward. This motherfucker act like everybody in America is gay or something. The gay community is probably, the percentage-wise of gay people is probably about 45%, maybe 30% of American people. And I said 45 because that other 15 and people still in the closet. And they ain't come out and said they gay yet. My opinion. That ain't the whole goddamn country. We got over 300 million people here. This dude is tripping. No gay person has any influence over me of my sexuality. I'm okay being a straight black man. Gay people don't affect my life. Listen, I tell you something. I have never got into a fight with a gay person. I don't know if I ain't gonna say I ain't got in an argument with a gay person. I got in an argument with a gay person before. But it wasn't about because they was gay. It was just about normal arguments that people get into. Can't remember exactly what the argument was about, but it was an argument. I treat the motherfucker just like I treat anybody that says some shit to me, because most likely said some bullshit to me. But it is what it is. Or I could have said some bullshit. You never know.
I think that boy, in part, was emulating what he saw, or he felt a connection with the teacher that was teaching his class.
That is not true. Because if that's the case, then every white person that see racist white people, they should assume that being a racist is okay. You hear what this idiot is talking about? If you're going to say that about gay people, well, we can say that about racist white people. Look, do things have influence on people? Yes, but it depends if it's something good. Listen, they want you to think that being gay is bad. That's this ignorant, stupid son of a bitch whole purpose is of saying what he's saying. Being gay is bad. Being around gay people is bad. Accepting gay people is bad. Acknowledging gay people exists is bad. Anything that's gay coming from the alphabet community is all bad. People, these are the same people that are supposed to be very religious, believe in God. And they out here judging like they God. Only thing religious people supposed to do is spread the word. Not make people want to be religious or believe in ideology or whatever, whatever they believe in religious wise. They're just supposed to speak the gospel. That's it. Speak the religion. It's not about recruiting people. People have to find their own spiritual lane. That's why I'm not here to hate people, not to talk down to people, because everybody has to find their lane. Everybody has to find, if you're doing fucked up shit and you're in a bad space, you got to do something better. But some people are just evil, and you have to keep the evil people away from the good people. What do Brandon Tatum think he's doing? He's trying to influence people of hate and discrimination. So I don't understand why he's trying to make it seem like, oh, all gay, anything that's gay or gay people or whatever, anything that got to do anything with gay, you woke, or it's all bad. Sad.
ultimately he came out in.
Okay. Gave Zion the confidence.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing. You boy, you should be ashamed of yourself. This dude right here, I can make another video about him. That's a blessing. Well, a blessing to God? Or are you talking about a blessing to your fallacies?
To be able to say those words. So when we sat down and I was in a
people, it's nothing in the Bible that crucify gay people. There's nothing in the we all God's kids from their religious perspective. So no one listen. We got different religions around here in the world. Just like they tried to make being a Muslim, believing in Muslim religion or whatever, right? They tried to make that bad when the terrorist attack happened. You can't believe it. They doing it now. They're doing this Senator Omar because she's a Muslim. It's a religion. It's like the white supremacists go around talking about Jews and shit. They get mad and talk about how all these stereotypes, right? All this hateful shit. It's a religion. People, I'm not 100% right. I don't think I'm 100% right because I don't have a clue. I haven't met God. But people, I listen. If God came back the dead of my man, listen. Everybody ass gonna be put on trial because we all have sinned. That's why we all supposed to be here on earth trying to outweigh our bad and good. We got to do more good than we do bad. We're gonna sin. Everybody probably sin every day. Everybody. Brandon Tatum, he sits there and sin. He sins every day. Just having certain thoughts in your brain, if you read the Bible about bad things, the sinful things, it's a sin. Everything's a fucking sin. If you go what they saying in the Bible, so that means no one can be perfect. So we're going to make mistakes, but our good gotta outweigh our bad. That's all we here for. We cannot try to be this perfect person. We can't. It's impossible. We not God. We his children. We ain't even disciples, nigga. We just his children. And these motherfuckers are running around here acting like they God-like. So they get to judge. Well, God had said. Well, God said a lot of shit. And we know man has been fucking and tweaking with the Bible. We know that. That's a sin. You don't supposed to be fucking with that shit. That's why the world is fucked up. This motherfucker acting like human beings didn't kill Jesus, nigga. Like, come on. He died on the cross for us. These niggas is out here, they just tripping. We already know what side they be on.
I was in the room across the way. I prepared myself for 5 years for that moment, not knowing what I was going to do or say. When Zaya said that man was across the way, just like me and you are right now, Ryan. I'm looking at my child. I don't know.
So basically, what Dwayne Wade is saying, he been knowing for the last 5 years. So I think he came out when he was 8. He might have knew young. He could have seen some feminine or some type of gay, traits, tropes or whatever. He could have seen that. Like I got my sister-in-law, same shit. I helped raise her, right? Nigga, I didn't see it right away because she was in the boys and shit like that. Normal girls do at 14, 15 years old. And, at a while, She got a little older, being around her a little bit. You know, when she came out, and I didn't even think she even came out. Like, well, she came out, but my wife told me and shit, and I was like, okay, I can see that. Just how she was, how she was for like the last couple of, like I said, the last 2 years she lived with us, so I could see that. I wasn't tripping about it. My wife was a little weirded out, not weirded out, but I just say she felt felt a certain type of way about it, but she didn't change how she loved her fucking sister. She may not didn't like it. You get what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like the shit, but you do have to still continue to love your loved ones. Do the love change that much? Ain't like they killed somebody. You get what I'm saying? Or they stole from you or anything. They just came out and said they gay. You just disappointed. Get over it. I'm not gonna stop loving my loved ones because they come out and said they gay. Nigga, I don't understand that ideology. I don't. And if that's what the religious shit says, that's what they believe. That's why I ain't religious. I'm atheist, nigga. And then I can't even say I'm atheist because I believe in a higher power. I just don't believe in religion. Do I believe it's a God? Yeah. I just don't believe in religion. They corrupt this shit. They fuck with the Bible. They done fuck with religion, and it's just a bunch of craziness going on. Let's move on.
I don't care about anything else. I'm looking at my child, and I'm looking at my responsibilities. I'm looking at a child that's crying, that's afraid to tell their father, wow, that they're different than what you probably thought I was, Dad. I don't want to play basketball. I don't even want to be, I'm not a boy. I feel that I am X, Y, and Z, right?
I'm gonna let it finish.
Hey, I'm looking at my child, scared to tell me.
No. He's mocking and being disrespectful like he is. Like he always be. I ask people this. See, it's very easy for motherfuckers to be dismissive of how other fathers may take certain things with their kids of accepting, right? For them kids coming out being gay. No one knows how some people do because they might just be homophobic, right? But a lot of people get put in those situations don't know how they're going to react. I don't know if I'm going to be like Dwayne Wade, accepting that shit right away. I don't know if I'm gonna be like, well, I know damn well I ain't gonna be like Brandon Tatum. But I know I'm gonna struggle with it. I know if it happened to me, I know I would struggle with it. But by me having experiences with other gay people in my family, I highly doubt that. It's a very high 90% chance that I don't. But it's still that 10% chance I get thrown off. Like, God damn, you gay? Why? Like, I'm gonna ask, like, nigga, I'm gonna ask questions. Why? What's up? What's wrong? A man did something to you? Like, I'm gonna ask questions, nigga. I ain't trying to be rude. I ain't gonna try to hurt my daughter's feelings or anybody. But I don't know how to turn off my love for someone that didn't do anything to hurt me. I'm just disappointed that this person came out and my child came out and said they was gay. But I don't know how to turn that love off. I've been loving this child since I knew this child was going to be healthy enough to be born. I just don't get it.
I feel like I am pretty open at this time. I realized that I needed to do better and I needed to do more and I needed to educate myself. And so what I did is I picked up the phone, I researched as much as I can because I needed to understand. I sat down with my child and I asked questions because I did know. Because it's not our job and our responsibility to tell you who you are.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because let me explain.
Not when it comes to being gay. I don't know who told you that. We don't live back in those times because he get ready to go on his little homophobic shit, right? It's not our responsibility. I mean, I ain't gonna say that ain't our responsibility. It's not up to us. Your child listen, it's just like if your kid out here fucking the opposite sex. You can't stop that. You can't stop your child from being attracted to what they're attracted to. Who told you that? Like, listen, dude, like we're in some weird ass times right now. He's gonna tell us how you can. But people, listen to this dumb ass shit. This is dumb. Listen.
Explain this to you. You're gonna take the job to reinforce who you think that they think they are, aren't you? So every day you get up, you're gonna call this kid what to reinforce who they are. What do you mean we're not to tell our children who they are? Yes, we are. When my son go to school and when things that my son do that are outside of who he is, right? You are a leader. Even though you may not lead today, I tell my son, you are a leader. You are to be a leader.
So what you're telling us is that because a gay kid is gay, they can't lead. You see how discriminating that it is? Like, you see how fucked up that is? Oh, because the kid is gay, he can't lead. What the fuck are you doing, Brandon Tatum? What are you talking about, bro? Are you serious right now? Like, honestly. So you're telling me that a gay child cannot be a leader? A gay person can't be a leader because they're gay, because who they prefer to have sex with. Brandon Tatum, you're no leader. And you have sex with the opposite sex. And you still not a leader. You spill hate. You side with hate, you pussy motherfucker. But you're better. See, the whole point is to put this narrative out here that gay people are bad. They can't lead. They can't do nothing. They just gay. They a sin. They're fucking up the world. Listen, what's fucking up the world is greedy, disrespectful, hateful people. And Brandon Tatum is all those things in one. He's a part of those people. He doesn't give a fuck about Dwayne Wade's son. Let's just say, listen, it's a gay person out here right now. So you just going to hate on the great gay adult? You going to disrespect the gay adult? That's what they want to be. Listen, it's motherfuckers that's 40-something years old gay. Elton John been gay for a long motherfucking time, nigga, and nobody's out here. Like, why we out? Ain't nobody. Why? Who want to go fuck with Elton John? He 40-something years old. Come on. What are we talking about here? You know what's the goofiest shit about this is that he doesn't have a problem with Bruce Jenner. Because you know why? Because Bruce Jenner speak that same racist ass ideology, that same hateful ass ideology. This ain't about nobody being gay. This is about nobody's agreeing with his fucked up ass ideology. He can put to the side that Bruce Jenner is a transgender, but he can't do that with Dwayne Wade's son. He mad at Dwayne Wade because he accept his son. So I guess he should be mad at the Kardashians and all of them. And you should be mad at Kanye West too. But you was out here praising. You see how hypocritical these goofballs are? Let's move on.
You are not a follower. You are to act with integrity. You are to be respectful. Even when he's not totally respect, you are to be respect. That's who you really are. Now you need to catch up.
But think about it. What you're telling your children is you're telling your children what he's saying is telling his children to follow my footsteps, because this is what I am and this is how you're supposed to be. That is a follower. What are you talking about, bro? When you lead people, that means that people are following you. You goofball. You a goofy. See, when you spill so much hate and venom, you start not to make sense. And this is what is happening to Brandon Tatum and these right-wing nut jobs, these hateful pieces of shit. They don't even make any sense anymore. Excuse me. They contradict themselves. The hypocrisy comes out. You're leading your son. Your son is a follower because you're leading him, right? You goofy bastard. What are you talking about?
Catch up to who you are. It is up to the parents. It is up to the father to instruct his son as to who they are supposed to be. And children are malleable. One minute my son want to be a basketball star. Next minute he want to play baseball. I take him to the All-Star game. He don't even want to play baseball no more. I want to be a soldier. So what I thought he would want it to be, he don't want to be that no more. But that's okay for you to go career to career. But for you to say that you're
it's not a career. It's a hobby. When a child is playing sports, it's an emotional thing that they're going through and they're dealing with. It's a hobby. They're trying to figure out who they want to be, what they want to be involved in. It's no different than gay people want to be who the fuck they want to be, who they're attracted to, what attracts them. You don't think that because your child has been at school following other children to be in sports, you don't think it's a coach saying, hey, you got talent, come play basketball, come play football, come play baseball. Listen, they're just trying to make it seem like, do I think that people should be influencing people when it's something with sexuality? No, I don't think people should be trying to influence people to be gay or straight or no shit like that. That's whatever you feel like you want, who you're attracted to, that's on you. That's just like me sitting here I'm totally against interracial marriage. I don't give listen, that's something that sometimes I see black people, but that's for my own personal opinion. But at the end of the day, I won't ever discriminate or have this big problem with people, black men, white, black and white people having interracial dating or having sex or who they marrying. That's their own personal choice. That's who they're attracted to. What the fuck are you talking about? Brandon Tatum, I got a real problem with you dating that white woman because I think she had a real big influence of you being a sellout. I don't have a problem with you dating her because she's white. I got a problem with her because she most likely be the one that's influencing your coonery. She might be a white supremacist for all the fuck I know, the way you act. But do I genuinely got a problem with you dating a white woman? No. I can find it's black people out here that will have a real true problem with Brandon Tatum dating a white woman. It ain't no different or some kid that say, you know what, I'm in the men, or I'm in the men. A boy say I'm in the men, or a little girl say I'm in the women. I'm trying to find their sexuality, see what they're attracted to. I mean, they're young. Shit, a lot of young boys don't even know, or young women don't know what they're even attracted to when they're young. What type of person they're attracted to. You're trying to find yourself. You grow up not wanting to fuck with certain type of women or certain type of dudes. Certain races of dudes and certain races of women. That happens. I'm a man. I'm attracted to all females. I don't give a fuck what color skin they are. I ain't attracted to no transgenders or no shit like that, but to each his own. I ain't mad at them. People, it's more straight heterosexual people in the world as a whole. Gay people is a very small population of the world. It's not a lot of them. This dude is acting like this is the biggest thing. Nigga, all they asking is to be treated equally. That's it. Treated like human beings. Let us have the same laws you have. You get to discriminate against me because I like to have sex with the opposite sex. I mean, yeah, with the same sex. That's what you telling people? Or because I dress different. I don't think I'm a boy. I think I'm a woman. I get to discriminate against you? That doesn't even make any sense. It just shows your hatefulness and your lack of understanding. And who the fuck truly understand what gay people actually go through or what's going on with them? You ain't gay. Of course you don't understand. But the problem is that you don't want to. I want to understand what they thinking about, why they saying what they saying. But then in a sense, to a certain extent, I only want to know, how do I need to treat you? That's it. Other than that, I don't really give a fuck about none of that other shit. The cis, all that other goofy, I ain't gonna say goofy shit, but all that shit that they be doing and saying, and nah. I respect you as a human being. That's where, you know, I respect y'all culture, whatever y'all doing. Hey, but hey, you can't gay parades, parties, and you know, clubs. Hey, you won't see me there. But hey, you come to a restaurant where there's people at, wherever I'm at, Burger King, Disney World, vacations. What? I have no problem. You want to get married? Who fuck cares? Get married. People tell you all the time, marriage ain't always what it's cracked up to be. Marriage is about committing to the person that you love. Your world revolves around your spouse. You don't get to play the field no more. Be out there fucking around. Your woman want the ultimate, or the person that you with, your spouse, want the ultimate commitment. That's what marriage basically is. And it's a piece of fucking paper. People will say, well, it's a spiritual thing. Okay, fine. How are you going to tell somebody they don't believe in God or believe in the religion that you believe in? Because people that made up rules and put rules into the Bible, or they pick and choose what the rules are in these religions. See? I don't want to talk about that though. But let's move on.
Something against what biologically you are presented as, Father, you have to do more to say, let me get you back in line with reality.
You are going to be who you're going to be. It's my job to try to...
Time out. Brandon Tatum, we can say the same thing about you, my brother. You in a different reality with your ideology. How much shame you bring to your people. We can say the same thing about you, brother. But the nerve of this cocksucker. See, that's what really bothers me more than anything. The judgment. You judging people. Brandon Tatum, you are horrible, bro. You're a horrible human being. And you can put the gay shit to the side. Just how you treat people that look like you. You out here actually helping putting us in harm's way with racist, hateful people. But you don't see that though.
that goal of who you want to be. But it's not my job to tell you. You know what I mean? And right now, we experiencing that with Zaya, my 13-year-old, who last year we came out and we spoke to the world that, hey, my 13-year-old came home and said, Dad, this is who I am. I am a transgender child. It was an
13-year-old. Now, for all the fathers and mothers out there that got kids, you know your 13-year-old don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about life. They're 13. They're just now becoming.
And the way you sound, Brandon Tatum, neither do you. Neither do you. Because if you have this fucked up outlook of how you look at the world like the world's supposed to be, then you are fucking out of touch, brother. You are very out of touch. And just because you don't want to accept anything doesn't mean you should be spreading hate. And that's the thing. When you see Black Lives Matter and people out there marching for the injustice, you really truly have a problem with that. You call these people criminals that's peacefully protesting, trying to bring change. But you see nothing wrong with how your behavior is. This shit is sad, man. I used to feel sorry for these coons, but I don't. Because karma's a bitch. You're gonna reap what you sow, man. You out here spitting that bullshit and this hateful rhetoric, and you know better. Look at the shit that you're doing. That child ain't hurting nobody. Dwayne Wade ain't hurting nobody. But you are. Because Dwayne Wade is openly okay with his kid being gay at 8, 13, whatever the fuck age, is not hurting you. It's not stopping you from parenting. What the fuck is wrong with you? We live in some weird ass times, man. These are some weirdo ass people, man.
In certain cases, 8th grade or 9th grade. Your 13-year-old is like a freshman in high school. You telling me that what person, when they were a freshman in high school or 8th grader, understood half of what they knew when they became a senior? Understood a fraction of what they are today. You realize you don't understand life yet. You have not.
We know very intelligent people who graduate. Listen, my wife was very intelligent. Very, very, very above her years. My wife graduated when she was 16 years old. My wife been mature. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I believe I have a very high IQ. I'm pretty smart. Pretty okay. I'm pretty good to get good, put together. I'm okay. Listen, when I was young, people, if I had more opportunities than some of these children have now, I probably would have been well off. I was already mature for my age. Everybody's not like that. Of course not. Every child is not like that. Every kid is not mature like that. But, but some children are. Who are you to say what this child? You don't even know this child. And these children are way more advanced than we are. When we was their age. They more advanced. They know more shit. They seeing more shit than we have ever seen in our life when we was young like them. These kids experience shit in a first from the age of 10 to 20 years old than half of us seen in the first 15 years of our lives. From the day we was born to 15. These kids are seeing from the age of 10 to 20. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? But see, that comes with this motherfucker is not connected. Old trope motherfucker. Motherfucker that don't want to grow. Just want to live in the past. Oh, this is how I got taught. Nigga, I got taught a lot of shit. I don't from older people. My elders. That shit doesn't work. A lot of that shit they taught me don't work now. But doesn't mean everything that they taught me didn't work. I had to find who the fuck I was. How I can take what they said and what I'm doing and what I'm learning and how to fit that as one and be a decent human being. Learn how to treat other people. What the fuck are you talking about, Brandon Tatum? You fucking weirdo. These motherfuckers got their so much of a hard on for these gay folks. What is wrong with y'all? And like I said, I start to question your sexuality. This should not be a big deal to people. I don't give a fuck who it is. It should not be a big deal to anybody about who people want to have sex with whoever the fuck they want to have sex with. It's none of your business. Nobody cares but you.
Have not lived. You have not experienced anything. You don't know. Some of these people barely didn't hit puberty. You don't know what love is. You don't know what relationships are. You don't know what it takes to live in the real world. You don't pay no bills. You don't understand taxes. You don't understand life when you're 13. How you gonna
listen, bro. We're just amongst stupid people. First of all, if they only know how they feel in that moment, and if in the moment of them feeling whatever sexual thing or preference that they have is not hurting anybody, that's my point. It's not like the kid is out here raping somebody. What is wrong with you? This dude is like, he's really out here acting like these kids are horrible because, you know, they don't know nothing. Their brains ain't fully developed. Who they hurting? You just don't like it. You don't believe in it. Fine. But what you will not do is try to fuck the self-esteem up of these children. You goofy bastard. Did you ever think about that? No, you didn't. Because you don't really care about these children. You're thinking about your own fucked up ass agenda or your own fucked up beliefs and acting like these children is somehow old gay people are hurting your lifestyle or hurting you. How? Name something that how these gay people are hurting you. Leave in the comments, people. Just let me know how gay people fucking with your life. We just keep having these dumbass conversations with these dumbass people.
You're gonna say I'm a trans person. What do you know about trans people? D Wade says I did all the research I could. How much research was your 8th grader doing? You go and do all the research you can.
They do a lot more research than you do. See, he's acting like, he got this mind frame of he really like, listen, we don't live in these times where these kids don't have access to information. They didn't grow up like we grew up. We didn't have all the information. We couldn't just Google shit back in the day. We just had to live life. Had to get the experience. A lot of these times the kids can experience the shit to put to what they Google some shit to live with their experience. They can get the information. It's not hard. He acting like these kids. Listen, man. Oh man, we're amongst the stupid and amongst the weirdos. This is unbelievable. These dudes acting like we still living back in the 1980s or some shit, 1990s or something, early 2000s. We in 2022, people. This motherfucker acting like these kids cannot get information. People, if you can go on the motherfucking internet and learn how to bake a motherfucking cake and never bake the cake a day in your life, you don't think these kids can find out the feelings that they tingling with or whatever's going on with them, that feel like they're attracted to the opposite sex, or they feel whatever they feel? Do you think they can't Google some of this shit? The information of how they may be feeling. See, this is the same stupid motherfucker that'll sit there and pretend that you know, sometimes people don't need to sit down with psychologists. He don't believe in psychologists. I don't know what we doing here, people. Listen, people. I'm honestly serious about this, and I say it a lot of times. People get a little upset at me. We need to just split this country down in half, man. That's where I'm at now. I don't even want to be amongst these people. I'm not getting nothing from them. They can't teach me nothing. They can't teach me nothing. I can't learn nothing from hateful people. I can't. And these cult-like brainwashed ass people, I can't do it. And I ain't brainwashed, nigga, because I accept gay people. I'm not woke because I accept gay people. I just don't see what's the reason of me discriminating against them for. You're not explaining that to me. All you telling me that it's a sin. Who told you that? So me treating somebody that's different from me, treating them badly, not giving them the, not discriminating against them, not letting them have the same opportunities that I have because they're different, they're gay they gay. That's why I should not allow them to have the same opportunities that I have. I should discriminate against them. That doesn't make sense to me. And if that's what your ideology is, your religion is, I don't want to be a part of that. That's not good for my spirit. I'm a black man in America. I know what discrimination is. I don't want to discriminate against nobody else. Who the fuck am I to do that? As a black man in America. This shit is ridiculous.
Ken, to better understand your eighth grader, but 8-year-old, well, how much research did your 8-year-old do to understand what in the world is your 8-year-old talking about? So you're telling me this: an 8-year-old has done probably no research as to what gay mean and what transgender mean, but you
see that what he's saying doesn't even make any sense. That sounds like some motherfucker that lived back in the day. These children are all on the internet. We give our children access to the internet. They can it's like we can Google shit, they can Google it, nigga. Okay? Like, come on, man. What are you talking about, bro? Listen? Brian Tatum, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You don't know how social media work, bitch? Or you don't understand the internet? You pussy ass motherfucker. What is wrong with you? Why are you trying to pretend like these kids are that goddamn ignorant and stupid? They know more. They have more of. They can be available to more shit than we could ever dream about back in when we was their age. What are you talking about, bro? It seems like you're talking about yourself. You're not talking about these modern day children. These children are more tech savvy than you are. At the age of 8, you goofy bastard. What are you talking about? Nigga, I call my nieces and my godkids up, my godsons, or my godsons. I mean my nephews or something like that, or my young cousins or something like that. And be like, hey man, what's this blah blah blah, this internet shit, blah. Man, they know all about that shit. And I'm tech savvy. But not like them. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Nigga, unless you Bill Gates or some motherfucking body, nigga, or you got the experience in technology, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man, this dude is crazy, man. So these kids don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about Google. They can't Google nothing. They can't find out information. That's what you telling us? Because they ate? Okay.
But you go do research to try to figure out what an 8-year-old is saying. That make sense to me. You should be doing research on how gender dysphoria works and how kids may feel a certain way and they grow out of it. And how do you, as a parent, help your child grow out of this? You don't
listen, people. And this is just my honest opinion. I have a whole lot of things with this, but I'm just going to focus on the one thing. Listen, I think that you're seeing a lot of gay people come out and being boldly and just seeing people come out young, old, whatever. Is because number one, it's more acceptable, right, for the young kids to come out or whatever. But you see a lot of gay people come out. Excuse me. They're not apologetic to the shit. It's because they've been muzzled for so many years, so many generations. And they at a space right now where they feel comfortable to come out and be who they want to be. It just is what it is, bro. And this type of hate and rhetoric that he's spilling, this is why he thinks that this shit makes them want to go back into the closet. That's their whole purpose of what they're trying to do. Go back in the closet. We don't need to hear about your gay shit. We don't care about you being gay. We don't want to know. We don't want to see it, whatever. But Brandon Tatum, we in 2022, bro. Gay people here, man. They here. They ain't going nowhere, man. There's a gay person right now that just came out right now today. Brandon Tatum, one of those people that want to pretend that that gay person ain't gay. He want to electrical shock him, try to throw all the religious rhetoric on him so this person will deny being gay. Who does that, people? That's like telling black people, hey, you know what? Hey, it ain't racism. He said this. America's not a racist country. Racism is not like that. We just race baiting now. We just getting out here. We over exaggerating shit. Listen, man. The problem is with stupid people like him. If he knew somebody like me, like, listen, man, as a black person in this country, I wish it wasn't no racism. I wish I can get along and feel comfortable and feel safe around white people. I don't. Not all white people. Only the white people I know. That's friends of mine. They ain't even friends of mine. They family members of mine. Because I look at my friends as family. Other than that, nigga, I don't trust white people like that. Just like I don't trust police. If you ain't a part of what I fuck with, and it's a difference with white people, because I have white friends. I know I got family members that's police officers. I don't trust them niggas no more. I can't trust something that affects me and people that look like me. An ideology or system. Your intentions is to discriminate and hurt me. I just don't understand why he can't understand that. And then this dude, he's a threat to me as too. I don't like sellouts. That's why I do this shit called Coon Alert. Because we have to make this shit go viral. We got to make sure people understand these type of people are sitting out here and they're playing with us. They're trying to turn us against one. They're trying to have us all around this white supremacy ideology. When people like nigga America, it was built on this white supremacy bullshit, but we changed the narrative of it. We changed how people perceive black people in this country and minorities in this country. We did that. Black people. We don't get enough credit for it, but hey, it is what it is. And this dude is sitting out here trying to destroy everything Martin Luther King and Malcolm X fought for, and all the civil rights movement, all our black leaders, our elders, our ancestors. You're trying to destroy that. You want to go back to some shit where we cower to white supremacy. But you're better than gay people. You know better. Nigga, please stop it. You goofy ass bastard, Brandon Tatum. You was a goofy.
You don't thrust or groom your kid into it. You help them come out of it. Your goal as a parent is to help them out of it until they turn 18. And if they still got it in them when they're 18, let them be what they gonna be. But you ain't finna do that at 8. You ain't finna be dressed
Brandon
like
Tatum, please stop, bro. You are still a homophobic. You still don't want to get those same gay people you talking about that reach 18 and still want to be gay. You still discriminate them once they get adults. What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you just got a problem with the gay children. Nigga, you don't play mind games with us, nigga. You still got a problem with gay grown-ass adults. What are you talking about? He's trying to say, well, just let them be. Nigga, you don't let them be. What are you talking about? If you know anything about Brandon Tatum, you know what he just said is a lie. He does not let up. He does not let them be. When they get 18, they adults now. These same children that he's disrespecting, and they may grow up to be gay, still be gay when they get older. He will still fuck with them same children. He gonna fuck with them when they kids. He gonna fuck with them when they get grown-ass adults. That's what he gonna do. It's documented, nigga. It's a fact. So don't try to say you don't. You want to strip them from rights. You want them to be treated differently. You bitch ass nigga. So stop lying like that. Oh, goofy ass bastard. Oh, just let him be after that. What? You ain't gonna let him be. So what you talking about?
dressing like a girl at 8. Because truth be told, if you really letting them be them, then let them do whatever they want to do. Yeah, but y'all reinforcing it. You buy them clothes, they letting them date trans girls, boy, whatever that other kid is. You guys are grooming. You're reinforcing. Let me give you another example. If my child said,
nobody's grooming nothing. What I supposed to like? Think about how stupid this is. You can't listen. All you see, the psychological damage that he doesn't understand what happens when he do with the shit is he's talking about. If you buy your kid, if your son think that he's a woman, he want to dress up in woman's clothes, whatever, right? He think he a woman, girl or whatever, right? And you continue to keep buying them boys' clothes, and you make him wear. Your kid will resent you. I keep telling people this. It's a difference if you just, like you only can afford something, right? Like you only can afford Walmart clothes or, not expensive clothes, and your kid get upset. That's different. Your kid feel comfortable in being in the dress and he a boy. Okay, whatever. See, my thing is to have conversations. See, I'll be real with my kid. You know it's consequences, especially as you're a black kid. you already got a strike against you. And if you're a black man, you already got 2 strikes. A black boy in these day and age. And then you want to throw yourself with another strike of being a gay young black man? I'm going to explain to my kid the situation, but I'm not going to sit there and try to change their mind. That's what you want to do? Okay, fine. I'm just telling you, and the consequences come with that. And I'm going to explain to him, hey, I may not like it, but I still love you. I didn't raise you to be, wanting to be a girl and be gay or whatever, right? But hey, I still love you. I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to defend you. I ain't going to disown you. Ain't like he's stripping or nothing. You gotta understand your beast with your kids. Your kid ain't hurting nobody. Your kid is putting himself in a situation where they can get hurt. And I'm not saying that being gay, you should get hurt, but I'm just saying people not going to express or accept you being gay like me. You explain that to your child. It's not to change their mind. It's to say, are you sure? All right, you sure? Okay. All right, I rock with it, man. That's what you do. But and I'll make it clear to my kid. I ain't going to no gay parades. No gay clubs. None of that shit. That's just me. But I'm going to support you. I'm going to be there for you other than those things. I don't give a fuck. Be my kid or not my kid. I'm not going no motherfucking gay parade, no gay club. Nigga, fuck out of here, man. Better find an aunt or uncle that want to go and, do that shit. I'm not going. I ain't going to stop you from going. This shit, listen, man, we only can raise our kids to put principles and morals in them and push them to be the best that they can be. That's it, man. We don't get to dictate their life, man. I learned that as a young child. People want to dictate your life, want you to do this and want you to do that, man. Listen, whatever. That's like my daughter got a college fund. We save for her, right? Listen, nigga, we may get to a part where she's near 18, get ready to graduate, nigga. She said, I don't want to go to college. I can't make her go. I can't make her go. And listen, and me saving the college fund for her is not for her to me trying to make her go or wanting her to go. It's just the opportunity is there. That's all that is. That's all that is.
And I want to be a drug dealer like Boosie or whatever. I don't know, whatever rapper. Let's see, Drake or somebody.
This nigga tried to compare gay people to gangsters. You know, now you know he don't have a talking point. Now you know he reaching. You trying to compare gay people to gangbangers, nigga? What crime are they committing to be a gay person? Other than your fucked up ideology that it's a sin. Are you stupid, nigga? You're really trying to compare a gay person to a fucking gangbanger. Matter of fact, why didn't you even compare the gay person to a white supremacist, you bitch ass nigga? But of course, you stereotype the black people that's gangbang, they all bad. See how you do? This is how I know you hate your own people. You disloyal, disrespectful piece of shit. Name me what being gay, how is that a criminal? What are they doing that's criminal? Compare gay people to a gangbanger. There's nothing good about a gangbanger, nigga. I told you. I tried to tell y'all, man, we dealing with stupid people. This dude just tried to sit here and compare gay people to gangbangers. Like you push your kid, that's like you pushing your kid to be a gangbanger. What? Is this child? Listen, man. Is these gay people committing crimes, nigga? Because they come out and they say they want to be gay. Is that a crime? That's basically what he's saying. He's saying they coming out and they want to be gay. That's a crime. You support gay people. That's it's like you supporting a gangbanger. That's what this goofy ass motherfucker is saying. Are you stupid, motherfucker? Or you just stuck on stupid? It doesn't even make any sense. Brandon Tatum, just jump off the roof.
You know, Drake sold drugs. He be rapping like he did. But one of these rappers, Tupac, I want to be a gangster like Tupac. Hit him up. I want to be a gangster. What you gonna tell your kid? Oh, you just gonna be you.
First of all, you will tell if you speak about Tupac, you ignorant bastard. See, this is what I'm saying about this goofy ass nigga. If you speak about Tupac, you're gonna tell them the good and the bad about him. Listen, nigga, when I talk about Pac, I don't talk about no gangster shit. I talk about how inspirational he was, how much of a leader he was. I don't talk about Pac wasn't gangbanging, nigga. He was living life. And you can say a gangbanger or hood or street shit or gangster reality. He was trying to save and change gangbangers and hood people to be on some righteous shit. What are you talking about, bro? You goofy bastard, man. Anyway, let's move on. I done seen videos where white people have never seen Tupac a day in their life, and a white kid, shows Tupac videos to them. It's like reaction videos, and the parents cry. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about? This goofy motherfucker acting like he was so much morally better than Tupac. Let's move on, bro. A lot of it is jealousy because he doesn't have connections with his own people, and that's why he says the dumb and stupid, goofy shit that he says, and the jealousy shit that he says. Anyway,
Tupac is famous. Tupac was well respected around the world. They liked him. I don't know about respected. They liked him. Then you explain.
He talking about they liked him, they ain't respect him. Yeah, see, and there you go. That's what I'm saying. To see the jealousy, he was respected. You bitch ass nigga. He was very respected. You mad because you're doing all this buck dancing and shucking and jobbing for white supremacy that you're not respected by your own people around the world. You goofy bastard. See the jealousy of this nigga. These niggas wish they could be these things. They wish they can have the impact that these brothers had for the coonery ideology that they put out. They know they not touching black people like that. They know they make money off of the white supremacists. around the world or maybe the country. But black people in Africa don't fuck with Brandon Tatum, nigga. Black continents and countries and shit don't fuck with Brandon Tatum. A lot of black people in America do not fuck with him. Niggas don't fuck with him, and he knows that, and that's why he trying to downplay Tupac. See the jealousy, the envy. We were talking about this shit earlier in my video over on O.B.F. the family that I did in the car. These dudes, it's unbelievable, man.
Explain to me what you gonna tell your son. Well, I'm gonna go do as much research as I can to see what that gangster lifestyle is like, because I gotta be a better parent to help my kid realize that he a Crip. He a Crip. He a blood.
This nigga, yo, you gotta laugh at the dumb shit. This nigga trying to compare gay people to Crips and Bloods. I can't make this up. I can't make this. This is what he doing. This is what he doing, people. I can't make this up. 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 I cannot make this up. This nigga is sitting here trying to compare gay people to Crips and Bloods. You know how stupid he. Listen, man. Listen. America. Brandon Tatum stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. He's a stupid, ignorant, hateful, stupid motherfucker. He's just stupid. How the fuck you compare gay people wanting to be gay to Crips and Bloods? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. We're amongst weirdos, man. We're amongst the stupid, and we're amongst the weirdos. These dudes are weirdos, man. Fuck out of here, man. This dude crazy, man.
He a gangbanger, and I'm gonna do all my research so I can help. You know, I was looking at my son, and he told me he was 5 Deuce Hoover Crip, Pyru. And I needed to let him live that way. These people are out of control. If my kid came to me and said, "Father, I'm gay," I'm gonna sit him down and say, "What are you talking about? Explain that to me. What do you mean by you're gay? What makes you gay? Is it, do you write gay? Do you do gay math? Are you swinging gay? Are you shooting 3-pointers gay? What does it mean to say I'm gay?
Hey,
you feel like you're attracted?
Hey, bro. If you gotta ask all these dumbass questions like that, then why you asking your child what it is? Since you know best. Why you asking the child why he gay? Since you know better. Brandon Tatum, you know better than the children. The children don't know shit. They dumb. They stupid. They ignorant. They don't know nothing. Their brains ain't fully developed. You know everything better. Why are you asking the child what is gay? Why? You a dumb piece of shit. This nigga out here comparing gay people to Crips and Bloods. Hey, people, I didn't heard it all. I didn't heard it all. I didn't heard it all, people. This shit is ridiculous.
Attracted to the same sex? Well, let's talk about attraction for a minute. What does attraction mean to you? Because you think they look good, or do you want to have sex with them? Well, let's talk about what does sex mean. What is the purpose of that? It's like these people, and if somehow your kid, you don't have to coerce them, You do them like an interrogation. You don't do leading questions. If you ask your kid those questions I just said, they're not going to give you a good response. They don't know what's going on. And you say, okay, I hear you.
And neither can you. Because you're sitting here telling us that you don't know what gay people is or why people are gay. So you don't know either. So you're sitting there interrogating the child about their feelings, and you don't know as a grown-ass adult. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. This nigga, come on, man. What we doing here, man? What we doing here, man? Brian Tay, come on, bro. I believe that you are one of the most stupidest people on earth. Next to your buddy Donald Trump. You got to be stupid, bro. But I understand. I don't think you that stupid. I think that you say the shit out your mouth because you're trying to get that bag. So you dumb down yourself. You say stupid shit out of your mouth because it lines up with the stupid white racist people. I don't even know what we doing here, man. This dude, man, I can't take too much of this dumb shit.
But child, you don't know what you're talking about. And so you need to do research to figure out what you're trying to tell me. But until then, you need to be doing X, Y, Z. And that's how you gonna live. And I don't care if you want to hide behind, you ain't finna do that in front of me. I'm not gonna buy you no cross-dressing clothes. I'm not finna reinforce that mentality. I'm gonna pray for you.
Listen, let me just say this. It's a balance with that, though. You're not pushing your kid to want to be gay, but you're not pushing your kid not to be gay, right? It's a balance with that. Listen, the stupid part about what he's saying is kids are not that brazen with that shit. They're very scared, especially if they know who their parents are, right? They're very, like, if they know that their parents ain't most likely, because they had conversations with their parents. This is what I mean about his stupidity. Kids watch our actions. They watch how we interact with them and interact with others and say certain shit around them. That kids are very skeptical about coming out being gay. They're not openly like that. It's very rare that you get young kids that come out and want to be gay like that. It's a struggle for them. Just like the average grown-ass adult that's gay. That's gay. It's not easy to come out. That's why I don't like that. And that's my problem with these transgenders. They out here outing niggas. Listen, I got a whole bunch of issues with transgender people, especially transgender so-called women, right? The ones that transit, the men, the women, or whatever, right? I got my problem with them. Even some of them ain't even turned. To me, you still a dude because you still got a dick. You still a dude to me. So the transgender dudes, you outing niggas. And you know how hard it was for you to come out and you outing niggas? That's what you doing now? All right. Listen, I got my whole issues with the transgender shit. But listen, even gay people outing other gay people or gay people outing dudes that ain't came out the closet yet, they still, they don't know where they at sexually. Like, it's like, listen, man, we got a lot of issues what's going on. But like I said, this dude is a real fucking a douchebag. I don't think I can take too much of this shit.
You and me gonna get on our knees and pray that whatever demon you may be dealing with, because it is a demon, that we gonna.
So the man tells you this is what this stupid motherfucker says. He said it's a demon inside gay people. Listen, man, I know plenty of gay people. I got a cousin, nigga, ain't did nothing wrong to me ever in her life. Ain't nothing demon about her. One of my favorite cousins. This nigga sitting out here because she gay. She a transgender now, but transition over to be a dude. But I don't know for sure if she fully, got a little thing yet. But she almost there. She didn't cut all the titties and shit all that off. But listen, my cousin ain't never did nothing to me. Ain't nothing, she got no devil in her. What the fuck are you talking about? Cause she gay, she got the devil in her. What the oh, these religious nut jobs. Anyway, let's move on. Listen, man.
That we gonna pray that God heal you. Because I just don't understand how, I would never understand for the life of me how children can even have a concept of what gay is. Because adults don't even know what they're doing half of the time. There's a concept that we live by, and they tell you how stupid our society is. That we have.
Well, what about the gay people that actually know that they gay, and that's what they are? You still discriminate against them. You're just talking about how confused a child could be when they're young and they think they're gay. When you have grown ass adults telling you that's what they going to listen, man. Brandon Tatum, I think you're a confused person. Or what you saying and doing, and who you siding with. I think you are very confused. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Let's move on, man. It's always easy for people to judge other people. That's my issue. It's so easy for him to do that. Because you know why? He make money off of people's pain, of discriminating, hurting other people. That's what he do. What are you doing, man? How you believe it? You say you believe in the religion, but you okay with allowing white supremacists to abuse black people? You okay how Trump treated those children at the border? Nigga, that ain't God-like. What are you talking about?
We have this alphabet community that says gay, lesbian, and bisexual. There is no such thing as bisexual being something that a person is born like. Because you just nasty. You just want to play both sides. That's pretty much what it is. Because technically you can marry.
Your opinion. Your opinion. That's your opinion. So we supposed to discriminate against these people that you're calling nasty because they like both sides. They playing both sides. That, they want to fuck both sides. Listen, man, nobody I have ever ran into that's bisexual. Listen, I used to always think that bisexual people was very confusing to me. They was very confused, right? And they was confusing to me. I was very confused by this shit. A bisexual. I'm not. Some people just listen, man. Listen. Some people, like, especially if people openly with their bisexual shit. I like men and women. I have no problem with those people because they are being brutally honest. Sometimes I like women, sometimes I like men. I'm attracted to both sex. The motherfuckers I got a problem with is the motherfuckers that be hiding, pretending that they don't like the same sex. Okay? Listen, it makes very good sense to me that some people like both sex. We done seen women that come from fucking with dudes for years and then wind up fucking with a chick in college and then get out of college and marry a dude. You see women kissing women all the time. That ain't gay to you? What? Like you want to put this definition of what gay is? Like, dude, you don't think that's gay? Any woman is kissing another, tongue kissing another woman in the mouth. Something wrong with that? Rubbing her titties, getting sexual, licking her pussy. Come on, it's gay. But go home and fuck her man. Listen, we ain't in the motherfucking 19th centuries or some shit like that. That where we don't listen. It's a very listen, and I'm honest about it. It's a big ass turn on for me to see two sexy ass women getting down. My opinion. Does that make me gay, nigga? But see two dudes doing it, no. It don't do nothing for me at all. It make me say ill. But does it make me be disrespectful to them or treat them any differently? The nigga, that's what you like. Okay, fine. But you see two women get down, this is very. I think that's sexy. It's a turn on for me. Sorry. I had told Felicia and them I was gonna kick it with them. Gotta go. See you when I see you. Fuck you talking about, Brad Tatum? You telling me two women that come up, nigga? Yeah, all right, whatever. You trying to play that game? Two women come up to you kissing and shit, talking about they both want to give you some pussy, and they gonna eat each other, lick each other out, and all that shit. You telling me no? You ain't gonna do it. You better than me. I tell you that.
You can marry if you're a woman, you can marry a man and be fine, right? You just like both of them because you nasty, and that's what you want to do, which is fine. You live in America, and then we go down and we go transgender, non-binary.
They say, oh, because we live in America. Well, we live in America. Why are you trying to take rights away from these gay people? Why are you trying to put a bullseye on their back? Why you keep talking down about who they are? You keep trying to make this about the children. And see, and I told y'all this is what they was going to do. They're going to try to make it about the children, but it's not about the children. It's about the gay grown as adults that they see every day. That's all it's about. That's like I told y'all about the critical race theory shit. It's not about white people feeling uncomfortable or about talking about racism. They just don't want to talk about it because they feel guilty. The racists do. Or they want to take back the power of being a racist. This ain't got nothing to do with about history. Listen, these people know less fuck about history. A lot of them. They only give a fuck about being racist. To have more authority over black people. That's all it is. Black people getting out of control. They getting too much power. That's all it is. Nigga, they don't want to talk about Martin Luther King. You know something wrong. He thinking about taking Martin Luther King out. He talking about racism. Huh? Well, so razor. You can't talk about Martin Luther King without racism. Well, we don't want to talk about racism. Well, just say that. But I don't know how you hide that when if you're going to talk about history, if you're going to talk about Abraham Lincoln and your so-called forefathers, George Washington and them, you got to talk about racism and slavery. What the fuck are you talking about? Then they try to justify slavery of saying, hey, it was law. Yeah, but it didn't make it right. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was law, but it didn't make it right. That's why we changed laws. We changed the Constitution. You goofy bastard.
third letter of your alphabet says bisexual, that means that there's only two genders. Bi. You end it right there. Your sexuality only goes between male and female. But then they go on with all these alphabets and make up all this fake reality. And I'm not against anybody that's living that lifestyle.
Yeah, you are. That's a lie. Oh my God, he's a liar. Oh, he's a liar. Oh, you're a liar. Well, I'm not against nobody in that lifestyle. Yeah, you are. That's why you even talking about it. And you trying to make it's about the kids. Well, those grown ass people was probably gay kids. And you're trying to discriminate against children. And then you're mad at parents because they're accepting their children for being gay. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Something is seriously wrong with you, Brandon Tatum. Something wrong with you, bro. Something is truly wrong with you. This shit is sad.
It's a choice. You choose. Everything you do is a choice. If I chose to be married, that's a choice of mine. If I chose to have any relationship with women, it's a choice of mine.
Now, he's all over the place, right? My opinion, I actually agree with that. That's a choice. It's nothing it's nothing scientific to me to say that people are gay. They born gay. I haven't seen no science on that. I could be wrong. Maybe the future may bring some shit. But for me, it's a choice. It's what somebody's feeling at the time, what they're attracted to, whatever. I can agree with that. But you're not born gay. Okay? But I agree with that part. But even if it doesn't matter to me. Even if I believe in that. Right? Doesn't mean that I have the right to discriminate against somebody because you go off of, what I believe and he's saying, right? And I don't like to agree with him, but I agree. It's a choice. Okay, that's their choice. So what? How is that hurting anybody? Somebody choosing to be gay and they want to be gay, they want to experiment. That's them. How is that hurting me? It's not hurting me. It's not hurting me or you or nobody else. Nobody's getting raped here. Usually a lot of times, and what they truly don't understand, usually a lot of gay people has been molested or raped. They don't talk about that though, do they? They don't talk about that shit. Brandon Tatum don't talk about that from heterosexual men that say they heterosexual. Uncles, fathers, incest. Niggas in jail talking about they gangsters. But they want to fuck dudes. I'm in this motherfucker. I ain't getting no pussy. Nigga, beat your dick, you bitch ass nigga. I don't have no respect for niggas that rape niggas in jail. Seriously. Nigga, you ain't no different than a rapist that comes there. You want to violate another man, please. Unless you raping, first of all, my honest opinion. If a rapist was ever in my presence, I would want to kill them instead of rape them. If I'm in jail or not. That's just my motto. Nigga in jail, and you want to rape a motherfucker because the nigga was a rapist. Well, nigga, you know now you a rapist, right? You don't supposed to do the same shit that other people do. Horrible people do. You know that, right? You goofy bastard. Think about it. That's just like if somebody molests my daughter, right? God forbid that never happened. I don't want to put that in the atmosphere, but just say that happened, right? And I say, you know what? I'm gonna get back at this motherfucker. I'm gonna go molest his daughter. How the fuck am I better than him? Ain't I'm a molester too? You see the fucked up Ali. No, I told you I ain't stuck on stupid. These people they just fucking with that lifestyle, man. They just playing games with people's lives, man. I don't even understand, man. I don't even understand why people even subscribe to this dude, man. What he got? This motherfucker got over 100. Oh no, I'm sorry. He got over 1 million subscribers. You got to be kidding me. This shit is sad.
It don't matter what you feel like. You can choose to act on it. If I want to say I want to be celibate and I want to be onto myself so I can build an empire, I don't need distractions from anybody. I can choose not to date. I can choose not to get married. I can choose not to have relationships with women. You can choose that if you want to. And if you're a person who feel like you're attracted to
Brandon Tatum, stop talking about feelings, man. You don't have no feelings. Listen, hey man, let's just make this clear, right? You see what he going with feelings and shit. Listen, man, ain't this a sin for you to have sex without being married? You goofy bitch. You don't got a problem with heterosexual people having opposites, having heterosexual people having sex with the opposite sex heterosexual people, right? You have no problem with that. And that's a sin. I don't hear you talking about that. You're just talking about gay people. So you okay with people having sex without being married? That's a sin too. Coming from your fucked up ideology of religion. But you spend more of your time hating on them. Why you ain't hating on the people that's having sex outside of marriage without being married? Why you not talking about that? You bitch ass nigga. Because you know why? Because you just hiding behind religion. You ain't religious, bitch. You playing around with religion. You playing around with God. For a bag, you bitch ass nigga. Because it's a lot more people out here sinning, heterosexual people having sex without being married. But I don't hear you talking about that, you goofy bitch. And I call you a bitch because I know you're a bitch. Know you're a bitch, Brandon Tatum. You spend way too much time talking about who people having sex with. You got a problem with gay people and all that other shit. I question your sexuality, you bitch ass nigga. Because you just a bitch ass nigga.
to the same sex and you don't want to, right? Because it's counterproductive. You can't have no kids. What do you do? You don't want the humiliation or whatever the case may be. You feel like if you come after people, they're going to treat you a certain way. You can choose to say, you know what? It don't matter that I'm attracted to this person. I don't have to date the person. And somebody going to say, well, what about these people who like these kids? You know, just because you got some idea that you're attracted to little young people, that don't mean you got to go act on it. Does it? Because God is my witness. You got people saying, I was born this way. So they say
and now he's trying to compare gay people to pedophiles. Molesters. Rapists. This dude is actually doing that. Oh, you ain't got to go be gay. You got the pedophiles ain't. You ain't got to do what the pedophiles do. Yeah, like you don't have to be out here talking bad about gay people because they ain't hurting nobody. How do you compare gay people to pedophiles, nigga? Are you serious? You're talking about children that want to be gay. They want to have sex with other children. What are you talking about, bro? You talking about grown ass adults, grown ass gay people getting with each other to have sexual encounters, and you trying to compare what they doing to a fucking pedophile, to a rapist, to a molester. Are you serious? You compare them to gangbangers. What is wrong with you, bro? It's not the same thing. Brandon Tatum, you dumb piece of shit. Yo, that bag is good, ain't it, bro? You getting a lot of money, bro. To say the stupid shit that you saying. That shit don't even make any sense, bro. And I know people will be like, oh, it is pedophiles out here having sex with little boys the same sex. Nigga, but it is pedophiles out here that have sex with young kids that's the opposite sex. Who the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? So you gonna blame that on gay people? Because a pedophile one has sex with a minor? Or raped somebody? You blame that on gay people? Is that what we saying here? We listen, people. Mr. Farrakhan tried to warn us. We in real bad times right now when a nigga is reaching that far to compare gay people to gangbangers, to pedophiles, to molesters and rapists. Because them motherfuckers is all the same to me. Pedophile, molesters, rapists, they all the same to me. But he's trying to compare gay people to them. I'm not talking about gay people comparing gay people to them. They the same, but I'm just saying. What the fuck? Let's move on, man.
They gay, they were born this way. I believe there's no scientific evidence to prove that. Some people disagree with me. Okay, it's fair enough. We agree to disagree. Now, then people say I was born trans. I don't believe there's no scientific evidence of that, but we agree to disagree.
It's not.
But then people say I was born a pedophile. That means they were born with attraction to minors, little kids, whatever, however young they are.
First of all, we got data on that. That is not true. That is not true. Usually people that attracted to children and shit like that is most likely because they got molested. That's a fact. We already know that. We already know the data on that. So if a motherfucker come out, I came out being attracted to a baby. You 4 years old. I'm attracted to a 4-year-old. Okay. I'm a 6-year-old attracted to a 4-year-old. Come on, man. Stop playing stupid, man. Like this dude is like he's just stupid. It's not true. That is not true what he's saying. Listen, man. Nobody comes out and say, oh, listen, I don't believe anybody comes out and saying they are attracted to it. Nothing. You don't know what the fuck you gonna be attracted to. Okay? You're not born gay. A lot of times you not, if you really want to be honest about it, you're not really born straight. You just whatever you are attracted to. That's the whole purpose of where everybody should be at. You don't know what somebody's born, they're not born a certain type of way. You don't know what you're going to be attracted to. You don't know that. It's no scientific shit that says that. Not even a motherfucker being straight. You don't know that. It's not scientific. It's nothing scientific about that. You don't know what the fuck you're going to be attracted to. A lot of it has to do with you being raised a little bit, but at the same time, you can't stop people's feelings or what they attracted to. You can't stop that. That's like pedophiles. Like when motherfuckers rape children and pedophiles and shit like that, right? It's no coming back. There's no coming back from that. But being attracted to a different gender or the same gender, you can come back from that. Like you can switch over. That is very possible. But a motherfucker that molests children is most likely, or a rapist or something like that, been raped or been molested when they was a child. That's a fact. That's 100% factual. It's nothing to Google about, nigga. It's a fact. I believe they're the worst people on. They're at least the first or the second worst people on earth. People that rape, molest people, all that shit is the same to me. But up there with murdering innocent people, even murdering, like you listen. Sometimes you ain't got to kill people, man. You can walk away from some shit or handle shit in a different way. But we choose not to sometimes. Listen, you got certain countries that kill people for being gay, nigga. Come on, you telling me that's right? Come on.
And, you believe that too? I don't think there's no evidence that makes sense. But if you're gonna go with "I was born gay," then you have to accept people saying they're born trans, and you have to accept people that say they're born pedophiles. And if you say "let live" and let live,
that is not true. That is not true. He's trying to compare, like I told you, he's trying to compare gay people to pedophiles. That is not true. What are you talking about, man? Oh my God, we just live in some weird ass times. This shit ain't right.
that live, then people that can live trans, gay, they can live as a pedophile, can't they? Okay, okay, of course not. Of course not. It's a choice. If you're struggling with something like that, you have a choice to say, I'm going to live this or I'm not. I don't know what's in your mind. I don't know if you think you like little kids, but you better not go there. You better somehow find a way to psych yourself out of doing something that will going to lead you to prison. And the same thing with these other people. Psych yourself out of making yourself more susceptible to suicide. You know, you may be a man and you want to be a girl, you ain't never going to be a woman. You ain't never going to be a woman. I don't care what nobody say to you. You ain't never going to
This dude, listen, I told you this is how horrible he is. And how bad of a person that he really is. I told you he in one part he tried to compare gay people to gangbangers. Then he turned around and went to the extreme with this shit. He tried to compare that gay people, just because they choose to be gay, to comparing somebody that been molested, probably raped, that wind up turning out to be a pedophile or a rapist, to the same as somebody being gay. And listen, most likely, a lot of, if gay people are gay, not all of them, but it's a big percentage of them. A lot of them been molested and shit like that, right? Like we don't know anything about. We have never heard about Dwayne Wade's son being raped or anything like that, or molested or nothing like that. So he just feels that way. He want to feel that way to be gay. You know what I mean? That's just how he feel, right? So that's why I said it ain't all with gay people, right? Gay people don't go around raping people, right? They don't go around. If they come out and they say they gay, they don't go around, oh, I'm gay, and now they going around molesting and raping people. That's not what they use. That's not nothing that they do. That's not nothing that they do. It's not a big percentage of that. Like, it's not even nothing compared to that. Listen, you're talking about people that got molested. Before they didn't choose. Listen, see, this is how fucked up this is, right? Him comparing this. You're talking about somebody that is a rapist, a molester, right? They most likely they didn't have no choice. They got molested and they got raped. They didn't have a choice, right? Somebody took something from them, right? I'm not going to say all gay people, but I'm going to say, about 40% of gay people most likely have been molested or raped. But they're not going around raping people, right? Then you got 60% of gay people that haven't been molested or nothing like that. That just, their sexuality, they feel in a certain type of way. They feel like they was born that way, whatever. We know that it's not true, but that's their feeling. It's a choice they made, right? Nobody's making them be gay. Nobody's molested them or raped them. They're choosing to be that. They're choosing to be. Shit, I mean, we know people that been molested and been raped, and that don't mean that they like women. That don't mean they like men. What is he talking about? Listen, it's not as simple as this dude is trying to put this shit. Things are complicated, but if you are not open enough or have an open mind to some of this shit, then you make these comparisons, these stupid ass comparisons of the gay people, they choosing to be gay because they ain't no different than people that been molested. What? I mean, people that I'm sorry, molest people. What are you talking about, bro? You trying to say all gay people, they basically are molesters. You're talking about children having sex with children of the same sex, or gay people that's having gay sex with this, with the same age range, that's adults. You trying to compare that to people being that molest people? That doesn't make any sense, bro. And then you try to compare the gay people to gangbangers, Crips and Bloods. A parent like, let me research. What do you say? Let me parents say, well, then let me research you being a kid. Come to you and say, I want to be a gangbanger, and you go research it. You got to research it being a gangbanger, nigga. Everybody know being a gangbanger is wrong. Maybe not the gangbanger, but outside of the gangbangers, niggas know this shit is wrong. And a lot of the gangbangers know this shit is wrong. But like I said, you get put in situations that you got to be out there gangbanging. So, and they accept it and they go down that road. And I don't feel sorry for motherfuckers because I did it. I chose to go down that road and I did it. And I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I chose that life, that type of lifestyle. So, hey, I chose the street shit. Even if I ain't choose it, I accepted it.
Don't be a woman ever. You can emulate, you can fabricate, you can impersonate a woman, but you will never be a woman. Just like trans men, you can impersonate, fabricate, you can mimic, mock, whatever you want to call it. You ain't never gonna be a man. It's not gonna happen. And they lead these people down a path of destruction. And I'll say this and I'm done.
I don't lead nobody down this destruction. That's not my choice to make. See, the problem is with Brandon Tatum, what he don't understand is that you may not like it, but you don't get to discriminate against it. I don't like everything about the alphabet community, but I'm not judging. I ain't gonna say I don't judge. I judge, but I don't discriminate. I let them be. Who am I to go to the extreme with judgment, which is where I start to discriminate, where I start making people like that feel uncomfortable around me and disrespecting them. I don't do that. It's not, they made that choice. They made that lifestyle. Right, Brandon Tatum? Your lifestyle or how your ideology disgusts me. But I don't wish no harm on you or your family or nothing like that. But I will come at you for putting out false information and lying to the people. But personally, I don't have any animosity against you. I just think that you're a disgusting human being. And I don't like you. But personally, I don't wish no harm or hurtful, nothing happened to you or your family. But what you do, you put out that hate of wanting people to go out and react to gay people. Don't allow the gay people. Listen, Brandon Tatum, I'm not trying to stop you from spilling the hateful shit that you say. I just want to, hopefully you hear what I'm saying and maybe you acknowledge some shit that you're doing wrong. But you continue to do what you do, bro. I actually believe in your fucked up free speech. But what I won't accept is bias ass policies off of your free speech. Because my free speech don't hurt nobody. Or what I want for people, or how people should treat people. It doesn't hurt people. Your shit is to discriminate against. So that's the difference from me and your free speech. Your free speech can say whatever you want to say. But you don't get to dictate policies that way. You don't get to treat other people that way because you disagree with their lifestyle. I don't like white supremacists. I don't like racist people. But I don't want them to, especially if they're not violent motherfuckers, right? But if they just racist people and shit like that, listen, hey man, if you can find a job where you in your town or where you work and they accept your racism, that's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. But I don't want you working with me. I don't want you around people like me. And I'm gonna make sure every motherfucking day you know I don't fuck with you. And the day you want to buck. Hands and feet, nigga. That's how I get down. I ain't condoning violence, but I'm just saying.
I'm done, I promise. Miss Zion, whatever his kid's name is it's comfortable to be trans when you 8, when you 12, because they ain't hit puberty and they still little people. So you can dress them up and people make actually.
Hey, bro, that's a lie. We got grown ass trans people. There's a grown ass trans person that waited till they got to 45 years old, was still uncomfortable coming out being exactly who he was, Bruce Jenner, and he accept Bruce Jenner. This dude is a liar, man. Bruce Jenner was hiding his shit for years. This man ain't come out until he was like 60-something years old. What are you talking about? He was never comfortable of being in his true skin for almost 60 years. What is he talking about? That's why what he's saying doesn't make any sense. And the only reason he accept or tolerate Bruce Jenner is because he speak the same ideology. Listen, people, I would never sit out here. I can imagine what gay people has been going through because I'm a black man in America. I'm a black person in America. Fuck being a black man, I'm a black person in America. And the discriminations and systemic racism that been happening to our people since they stole this country, right? White people stole this country, right? And I know a lot of you white people ain't gonna like that, but your ancestors stole this country. So you You benefited off a stolen country, and you benefited off of black slavery. Because if your ancestors and my ancestors would have started out equally, we would have been on the same playing field. And we most likely would have probably outshined you. Because we do now. And we don't have all we not even on the same playing field as you. Till to this day. Got a couple of Negroes. They ain't that powerful. They can get destroyed.
May actually think it's a girl. When Zion get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, he's going to be 6'9" with a size 30 shoe with shoulders way out here. Nobody's going to think you a girl. Not one person. It ain't no way you're going to feel like a woman because you're going to be a 6'9".
First of all, you don't know that. Like I said, transgenders ain't, or gay men, I'm not attracted to that. They ain't my type. But there's somebody else type out here. And that's okay. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't care. Even if they grew up what he talking about, I don't care. Why? How is that hurting you? And don't say, oh, we worrying about the children. You're not. Because we didn't see people that was gay as children hid that shit for at least, we know people that hid that shit for 2 generations. Bruce Jenner is one of them. He was a prime example of it. This motherfucker ain't come out until he was 60. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? This is what happens with what you're hearing right now with Brandon Tatum. This is what you hear is a closed-minded jackass. I don't have to like everything the alphabet community do. Don't gotta like it. Don't gotta accept everything. But the one thing that I do have to accept is that they're human beings. That's what I have to accept. Their lifestyle and shit like that. Listen, it's not hurting me. I would never compare a fucking gay person to a gangbanger. I don't hang around gangbangers, but I've been knowing and hanging around gay people all my life. Been knowing them, family members, friends of mine. What the fuck are we talking about here, bro? You want to call a rapist is the same as a fucking gay person. We know that, like I said, a lot of times you most likely got molested. Those people most likely got molested. Not all, not 100%, but 99% of the times they most likely got molested. People that turn out to be pedophiles and rapists and molesters. It's just a fact. But he want to sit here and pretend like comparing gay people to all these people, and it's just to all these horrible type of people. Like, gay people ain't never did nothing. Excuse me, to me in that way, and nigga, because they want to come out and be gay, it got nothing to do with me.
Power forward with a dress on, and they doing them when they little, and then when they get older, they get dysfunctional. That's why they be committing suicide and all that, because it's gonna grow up and that body gonna be like a CrossFitter.
Look, first of all, he's a liar because the simple fact, a lot of these gay people that do commit suicide is because they've been discriminated against, they've been abused by people like him. So he's lying. And it's sad that this grown ass man will sit out here and lie to people. That's why they commit suicide. They are not committing suicide because they are confused about their sexuality. No, they are committing suicide because they're being discriminated against and abused and not being accepted for who they want to be, whatever period of time they come out, or when they want to be gay or whatever. That is why they're committing suicide. It's not because they're committing suicide because they're gay. I came out, I'm gay, so now I'm going to commit suicide. That doesn't even make any fucking sense, you goofy bastard. And then you're playing around with people that commit suicide. You're lying about these people committing suicide. How dangerous, how fucked up of a person you gotta be, Brandon Tatum? What's wrong with you, bro? Your fake ass God make you truly believe in that nonsense, or that bag make you really choose to lie on these people? That's why they committing suicide? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's more people committing suicide than gay people that ain't gay. Heterosexual people. It's a fact. It's a fact. The fuck is he talking about? Man, this shit's sad, man. Listen, listen. Somebody in my 40s, like I'll be 41 this year, and I have never seen this type of habituous lying. And I grew up in an era where racism was real, but it mainly came from white people. But I see black people showing this hate and this bullshit. And I grew up in the hood where niggas hated each other because of some block or some shit. But this shit is different. When you see certain black people out here shucking and jiving for a bag, and they spilling hate and putting us in danger and lying on shit for a bag, this shit is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I used to be saddened by people like Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum and people like that. I'm not saddened by that shit. I'm embarrassed. I'm totally embarrassed. As a black person, I'm embarrassed. There's no way impossible you could be like this. But like I said, it's about that bag. We get it, Brandon Tatum. Come on, bro.
You're gonna look in the mirror and realize you don't look nothing like a woman. Gonna be hanging around your girlfriends and gonna realize you ain't got nothing happening every month.